Okay, students, now we will discuss about the first effluent in detail, that is the industrial effluents. We have to discuss the industrial effluents in three main headings. The first one is the definition, the second one is the causes, in which we study about the chemical compounds and the contaminated water, and thirdly we will talk about the effects of the industrial effluents. So let's start from the first heading, that is a definition, to get the general concept of the industrial effluents. So students, the industrial unit discharge their waste, chemicals and the solid material either to the open ground or to the water channels. That type of effluents are known as the industrial effluents. Okay students, as we are discussing previously that industries basically release their chemicals or the solid material directly into the grounds or the water. So that industrial unit discharges that contain chemical and the solid material but get entered into the water bodies, they contaminate the water. So that type of contaminants are known as industrial effluents. So let's discuss about the industrial effluents, second heading, causes. So industrial units are installed to produce the desired substances like the chemical, clothes, leather goods, paper, plastic items, etc. on the commercial scale to meet the general need of the society. Students, now we are just living in the world. We have to fulfill the demands of the people. So to fulfill the demands of the people, we have to require more and more industries, and these more and more industries producing more and more products to fulfill the demands of the human beings. So students, the benefit of that is they produce a bulk amount of the products that basically fulfill the demands of the human beings, but in return they harms the environment. Now how they harms the environment? They produce the chemical compounds and they contaminate the water. As you know students, that there are different chemical reactions required to produce different types of the goods, like plastic, paper items, clothes, leather, chemicals. So the products of that chemical reaction are also the harmful chemical substances, toxins, or you can say that the heavy metals. So students, the first one cause of the example of the industrial effluents is a chemical compound, and the second one is the contaminated water. So students, industries may discharge different chemicals, highly toxic organic chemical compound, inorganic salts like the sodium chloride, calcium chloride, or the potassium bromide. These all are the inorganic salts. So heavy metals like the arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, mineral acids like the nitric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acids, oils and the greases, these all are act as a industrial effluents. Now secondly we will talk about the contaminated water. Now students, as we are saying that in every industry the water is used as a cleaning agent. So students, when the water is used as a cleaning agent in the industry, that is directly discharged out, which may be contain all types of the toxic chemicals and the detergents. As I'm saying that in every industry the water is used for the cleaning purpose, and due to different chemical reaction, some chemical compounds or the toxins are produced. These toxins may dissolve in the water, and that water is now get contaminated. That contaminated water of the industries may be drained out directly in the grounds or in the oceans or the water bodies, and that contaminated water when drain out in the ground or the oceans or the water bodies directly, they contaminate the water also, and it harms the environment. Okay students, now we will talk about the effects of the industrial effluents. Here there are following effects of the industrial effluents given below. The first one is the poor quality of the water, the second one is the reduced oxygen carrying capacity, the third one is the contamination of the water deposits, and the fourth one is a cause health hazard for the human beings. So let's start from the first one, that is the poor quality of the water. Students, in industrial effluents may decrease the quality or reduce the quality of the water. Now how they reduce the quality of the water? Because these industrial effluents, when get enters into the water bodies, they contaminate the water body. Now that pure water is no longer get pure, it may contaminated by the industrial effluents. So when these contaminated water is taken by the human beings, so they create different disorders in the human bodies. Now let's discuss about the second one, reduce oxygen carrying capacity. So students, they reduce the quantity of the dissolved oxygen, which ultimately affects the aquatic life and the ecosystem. The aquatic plants and the animals may die due to the deficiency of the oxygen needs for their survival. Students, these industrial effluents may increase the growth of the algae, that is known as algal bloom, and that algal bloom covers the surface of the oceans or rivers or the lakes. And when they covers the surface of the water, there is no penetration of the sunlight and the oxygen under the water. And when the oxygen and the sunlight cannot reaches to the animals and the plant, aquatic plants and the animals, so due to the deficiency of the oxygen, they may die due to the suffocation. So they create the reduction in the oxygen carrying capacity. The third one is the contamination of the water deposits. Industrial effluents seeps down and affects the groundwater deposit and contaminate them. That contaminated water causes diseases like the cancer and the gastro. Now students, these industrial effluents that may contain the inorganic salts, heavy metals, mineral acids, oils and greases. Now students, when these industrial effluents seeps down, as you know that the process of the seepage in which the salts and different chemical compounds that are soluble in the water get seep down from the soil or the land and get enters into the groundwater. So that process is known as seepage. So students, these industrial effluents due to the process of the seepage get entered into the groundwater. That groundwater is a pure water, but when these industrial effluent due to the seepage process get enters into the groundwater, no longer that water is no longer become pure, it is get contaminated, and that contaminated water when intake by the human beings, that cause different diseases like the cancer and the gastro. Now the last one is the cause health hazard for the human beings. Heavy metals act as industrial effluents like the cadmium, lead, mercury are toxic and the health hazard for the human beings. So students, there are two poisoning given blue due to the accumulation of the different heavy metals. The first one is the acute cadmium poisoning, the second one is the acute lead poisoning. So let's start from the first one, that is acute cadmium poisoning, that cause a high blood pressure, kidney damage and the destruction of the red blood cells. Students, when the human get the contaminated water inside the body, so if it is enriched due to the presence of the cadmium heavy metals, that cadmium heavy metals increase the blood pressure, they accumulate in the kidney and damage the kidney, and they also destroy the red blood cells. The second one is the acute lead poisoning. So the acute lead poisoning, what are the effects of the acute lead poisoning? They cause the dysfunctioning of the kidney, liver, brain, central nervous system and the reproductive system. They also damage their neurological damage.